folks, this is Mike Anders and I'm back with another alternative gay travel segment. Here I am in Northern California, about an hour and a half north of San Francisco, in Guerneville, California at the Wildwood Retreat Center, and things are just getting started. So Wildwood offers many types of accommodations, from rustic to less rustic. Some of the bedrooms are double occupancy, private, secluded, and close to pool, meeting areas, and spa area. Many come with attached baths. Some rooms include queen-size beds for up to 2 couples. Year-round guests can sleep in one of their 14 well-equipped bedrooms, all with views onto the garden and forest. Okay, so here we have Tentland, where I laid my head down for the week and stared up out of my tent at all the glorious redwoods. From May to October, guests can also stay in one of their 15 tents on platforms under the redwoods. Tents can accommodate 2 people each and are located close by the main lodge and meeting areas with views across the valley and into the forest. So I'm at one of the more precious spots, I'm told, up here at Wildwood Retreat. I'm out here on Julie Andrews Point, and it's early in the morning and the fog hasn't lifted yet, so I'm starting to see the redwoods poke through the clouds. It's kind of extraordinary. So as I wait for the fog to clear, I guess this is as good as time as any to do some jumping jacks. Okay, you guys, we did it. We finally waded out the fog, and now fog in the valley right here at Julie Andrews Point is burnt off. You can see the length and the depth of the valley. Ryan, so what are you doing? Who are you, Ryan?
I'm Ryan Owens. I'm on the board of directors here at Wildwood, and I'm getting ready for some of our special guests. I'm making a flower arrangement.
From nature right around us.
Just some greenery. There's nothing in bloom right now. It's almost fall, so I'm just gonna find some beautiful yellow leaves.
He's having to make it work moment.
10th annual Wildwood Men's Festival, and it's a really fun group of people, and it's a wonderful tradition here in Sonoma County, and people come from all over America.
Yes, and I love that I'm asking Ryan questions right now because it's exactly registration time and there's probably 30 million things happening. But look how calm he is. You're like a leaf floating in a placid pond. What kind of things happen during these retreats for someone who may have never come to a retreat before? What can one expect?
There's a lot of intentional, conscious touch workshops happening.
Right.
People will dress up and perform some crazy skit at the cabaret show because it's a safe space for you to just kind of express yourself.
So it's not just all serious like workshops, you guys are having fun.
This weekend,
Are you allowed to have fun?
that's the whole point.
The temple is a well-used facility at Wildwood and caters to many different needs, such as variety shows, yoga workshops, meeting spaces, and it seems as though it's quite the meeting spot and spiritual center for the Wildwood. What are we doing here with all these pieces of paper and grass? This crafts project.
This crafts project. Hey, these are pieces of paper that people are going to write intentions, their heart's desires on, and their prayers, especially for peace. And we put them on an effigy that we call the friend, that we will burn on winter solstice to release all of these prayers and intentions to the universe. So it's a very cool experience, and actually thousands of people from around the world will participate in this in one way or another. So it's more than just us right here.
And so you write name? So this is where you write the messages?
So yeah, people are going to write their heart's desires, their prayers, their intentions, names of ancestors, of people that they want to remember will also be on these, so that it will be a collection of blessings ultimately that are coming from our hearts and our communities and from collective people who really are peacemakers, who really want to bring and support the consciousness.
You have a lot of different hats here at Wildwood, right?
I try.
You're a board member?
A lot of opportunity. I'm not a board member. I'm the most recent board facilitator. So I've been doing organizational consulting support and facilitation of the board processes. So we just finished our board retreat. I think it's about our 5th one that we've done.
How long have you been coming up to Wildwood?
Since 1999.
Wow, you're a baby.
You've got me. After this weekend, we'll have all of those things that we'll add on. We probably won't even add them this weekend, but we'll take all of those strips and make them a part of the Friend. And then, after we get to December 20th, we'll actually open up the heart and put all of our ritual things inside of it. So it becomes kind of like a medicine bag. It will be filled with intentions as well as wrapped in intention. So
Wildwood Retreat Center is 1,200 feet above sea level and sits 8 miles away from the Pacific Ocean. The property out here is full of redwood groves, fir trees, and ginormous oaks.
So I'm here because I've been coming here for about 8 years, and the land and the space and the people here are magic. Just really creates a wonderful atmosphere of erotic connection and spirituality and connection to the land that I love. And I wanted to show it to Scott because he's never been here.
And you guys are a
before.
couple.
Yes.
Couple of honks. What's it like coming to like a retreat, like a men's retreat as a couple? I know that's kind of I threw that out there.
I think for us it's kind of easy because we see ourselves becoming part of the community, not being here separate from everybody else. So we allow each other freedom to interact with the group as a whole rather than just being here, separated as a unit outside of everyone else. So.
And Scott, you taught a workshop today, right? You
I
just came out of it.
Just taught a yoga class that was nice and juicy. It was good 99 degrees in the yurt.
And
So everyone was sweaty and naked.
I just love that word yurt. And
just a lot of different new experiences that are all really positive.
right.
I've been meaning to come to Wildwood for about a decade. I've just now got wheels so I can get my butt up here.
You are mobile.
I am
So
mobile, bitch.
your booty call range just also boom expanded because you're a single man, right?
Wait, don't tell anybody that because I usually say I don't have a car, so I need a host. So kind of lazy.
That's
You
good.
didn't hear that. I don't have a car. I have been shocked that this place is way more just like profoundly magical than I expected.
Yeah.
In addition to just being super scenic, it's very clear that like real shit happens here. Like you can tell people have had profound changes in them. It's got a vibe to it, not to get all like earthy, crunchy, woo woo, but it's intense and I love it.
This place is open for that if you want to be.
Yeah, this is a place to come if you want to do profound work on yourself.
I like that. Tell me about the food.
Oh my god, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, food totally doesn't suck.
What do you think about the pool?
If I could be a merman, just so I could live here, I probably would. I'm getting close. My tights yesterday were a little bit more merman.
It's not uncommon out here at the Wildwood Retreat in Guerneville that you'll see raccoon, deer, wild boar, owls, and the occasional mountain lion. So Wildwood itself has over 200 unspoiled acres. So have I mentioned yet the gorgeous outdoor pool and connecting hot tub? What are you waiting for? Come on, let's go! So now let's talk about the pool. The pool is a glorious outdoor 20,000 gallon pool that uses salt cell to purify water instead of chlorine. There's no harsh smell or feel to the water, and anyone that has chlorine sensitivities will feel right at home and comfortable in the pool. like everyone's favorite, the hot tub. There's a 10-person salinated hot tub that makes for a delightful destination to unwind and socialize after a day full of self-reflection, workshops, or hikes. There are 2 powerful jets that will massage your muscles and stress away, but more likely you'll meet a special friend who will take care of your shoulders. So the pool doesn't have to be just a place of relaxation. The pool can also be a great place to organize a party, a DJ, where everyone can blow off some extra steam, dance, socialize after a full, long day of self-reflecting.
My name is Steven.
I'm Jason, and we live on Whidbey Island, which is about an hour north of Seattle.
Your expectations coming into Wildwood?
Well, I had hoped that it would be heart-opening and that there would be connection with other men, other gay men. And from there, I wasn't really sure. I wasn't really sure if it'd be like overly sexual or it would be something other than that. I didn't really know. I was a little scared. I had some fears about it. But what ended up happening was it was just perfect, and it was connective, and there was intimacy on so many levels shared that really felt like it opened up my heart in new ways, and I feel like I can now go out and share that with others.
Awesome. And the other thing is, what's different about you guys is you guys came in as a couple.
We did.
How was that? Have you done a retreat like this, a men's intimate retreat of sorts together?
We've not, but it was really healing.
Yeah.
And to be able to share connective experiences and open our hearts in some of the workshops as well as just in conversations over dinner or on a walk or looking at the stars over on the hillside. It was really beautiful, and it expanded our comfort zone and connected us in a greater way to the gay experience and the things that we share, whether they're fears or judgments or insecurities. And I think together we're just much more fluid now, and we gathered a sense of belonging to each other and to these men that we met.
Mister, you have been one of the more happy, beautiful faces I've seen all week. Yay! It's like a friend of yours had never been here before. Mm-hmm. What would be one or two highlights to encourage them to get their butts up here, whether it be like the food, the land, the workshops, the men? What are 2 of your highlights?
I can only pick 2.
2 or 3 or 4 or 10.
3 or 4 or 10.
See, there's that smile.
Julie Andrews Point. Don't want to miss that. The hot tub. The men. And the freedom to just kind of be yourself, whoever that is, at the moment.
Right, because the temple seems like a very special, integral part of this place. What happens at the temple?
Guys get real. Some guys get real honest. Some get real naked. Some guys get
real friendly.
Real friendly.
Zoom. How do you describe sex positive?
Wow. Sex positive. I just use that in a sentence. This place is very sex positive.
Yeah, it's tricky. I've heard it used in kind of several different ways. And I think everyone kind of means it to be the right way, but it's just interesting hearing people
I would say sex positive meaning sex is fun. It's all about fun. And connection. You lead with your heart instead of your dick. can't believe
Sometimes-
you said that on camera.
Sometimes your heart has a string right to your dick, though. You know.
That's true. That's
It's like
fine.
whichever end is like pulling hardest, or sometimes equally.
Sure.
I love coming here. There's a combination of incredibly beautiful natural surroundings combined with it attracts really interesting people. So I never fail to meet people. I often lead a massage workshop, which is something I'm passionate about.
And some of your workshops have amazing names. What are some of the names of the workshops you've done?
Let's see, we have, oh dear, what do we call it? Well, ecstatic massage. But what I would say more than the name is I try to bring mindfulness into the idea of touching. And what we ask people is to give the best touch they're capable of giving, which is I think all you can ask of anyone, unless you're paying $200 for the massage.
Yeah.
But it really is a chance for us to be in service to one another and to be loving. And it's amazing to see men who are 30 and men who are 80, and everyone's okay, everyone's working on everybody else, and generally people have a lovely time of it.
Right. Your definition of sex positive community.
Sex positive community is, again, I would have to come back to the word mindfulness. That when you're engaging with people in a positive way and in a loving way, and if someone approaches you for connection, you could refuse, but do it in a loving way, so it's not like a rejection. And to be very clear about what your boundaries are, and to support each other, because we all come to this with different ideas. Some people talk about safe sex, the definitions span a large range. So just to be clear about what is on offer, and not to be okay with no, and not to cross. When people say this is my boundaries, to really respect that. That's what I would say.
And I encourage anybody who comes up to Wildwood and they see you to talk to you, because you have some amazing stories.
Can I go back to my name? My
absolutely.
name is Richard Azzolini, but I'm also known as Tasty Touch.
Tasty Touch, Richard Azzolini. Amazing. You performed last night at the Men's Retreat Cabaret Show, and you did a number that was quite touching. So who are you?
My name is Billy Stern. I've been coming to Wildwood since the last century, 1999. I'm now serving on the board of directors, and I knew there was going to be a cabaret night, so last week I started working on a song that I actually just finished yesterday. So this is more like a demo than a finished product.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go ahead and play it for you.
Awesome. You just do your thing.
There's an innocence that can't be lost no matter.
Yay. That was super touching. And so clearly the song is called Brotherhood.
It's called The Bond of Brothers.
The Bond of Brothers. And okay, to my surprise, no one told me anything about this. Walking around the property and taking hikes through the wilderness, I keep stumbling upon random hammocks just hanging from trees, looking over the beautiful Julie Anders Point. What's special to Wildwood?
Yeah, well, I think when people come to Wildwood, they experience something that you could call magic. It's just like the confluence of the connection with people, the food's fantastic, the environment's beautiful, the scenery's incredible. So it's like you're on a deep vacation, like you've gone to the Swiss Alps or something.
Yeah.
But it's only 2 hours away from San Francisco. So you have this sense of being in the middle of, really, you could say nowhere. But when you look out across the mountains and you see the views, you have this sense of being deeply connected to the splendor of nature. So it impacts you to, I don't even know how to say it, to let go of being the hurried, successful, professionally competent people. And it's like we just sink into relaxing. There's a relaxed energy that's here. And you feel it in terms of, I think, of how easy it is to connect to people here. So I mean, I've had so many interesting conversations.
Our mission is to provide a sanctuary for growth, healing, and spiritual transformation. So, wherever that mission takes us is really defined by the community that comes here. So we'll be offering more programs this next year in a wider variety of topics, including food and wine, because here in Sonoma County, has some of the best of both. And so that'll be an introduction for some people to this place, and then they'll go from a food and wine weekend into something deeper, such as spiritually connecting with nature, for example, or a yoga workshop, or a massage.
Wildwood's mission statement is simple and straightforward. Wildwood is a sanctuary created and sustained by gay men for healing, transformation, and spiritual growth. So when I went to Wildwood, my intent was to create content, find content, and capture the beauty. But what I didn't expect was a life transformation experience. So thank you, Wildwood.